What the hell is happening?
Yeah, and there's your audio is messed up if you're trying to talk. It wasn't working. No, why are you waiting till now to do this? I mean,
because I've been working all day. I just got home.
We'll get to that in a second. This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else. Yeah, Anuj, no, that's not going to work. And Noah's here as well. While Anuj figures out.
Keep it in.
Something. He's underwater. Yeah, almost sounds like he's drowning underwater. Huh?
Keep it in.
Yeah, obviously none of this is getting cut.
Perfect.
Of course it's not.
Well,
that's how we go. We're unscripted. We do everything unscripted.
It sounds much better now. As soon as you don't want the audio going, and it sounds better. Yeah, we have two people who have been busy all day, actually. Oddly enough. I'm a bit surprised. Both of you were like, listen, I am packed. Maybe we can squeeze this in late tonight. And, yeah, so Noah was working. And what were you doing? Other than rearranging your life here.
I was actually recovering from a transcontinental flight. By the way, never fly transcontinental red eye. It sucks.
From where?
LA.
Wait. What time did you leave?
9:30
p.m.?
Yeah, 9:30 p.m. My flight landed at 5 a.m.
Oh, that was this morning, though.
Actually, that was yesterday. Still feel like crap.
Oh, wow.
It's just better now. But yeah, pro tip, never fly transcontinental red eye.
I never have.
Good.
I'll keep that in mind. Just thinking about this.
Yeah, how's the baseball trivia going?
Not well.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Daniel, I need help. Or we can do this afterwards.
I can't help you with that. I'm not good at that kind of trivia. Or at that kind of, recall, I guess.
Are you, though?
Not like name this player who was on two teams who no one's heard of.
Are you doing one of those imaginary grid things?
Yeah. And no one has ever been on the Angels in the history of baseball, so it's hard to pick someone.
That's funny.
Like, okay, because here's the thing. With the Angels, every player is obscure, pretty much. So there's a bit of an advantage there.
Unless your name is Mike Trout or Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. I said pretty much. Yeah, I said pretty much. They've had some other people.
Or Vlad Sr.
Yeah, I know Noah's a big fan of C.J. Cron.
Let me introduce you to Sean Figgins.
Usually with these, it's easier to get a reliever because these relievers obviously bounce around a little more.
I don't think I can name one reliever
from the Angels. I mean, Cleveland has a bunch.
That's like
Andrew Miller wasn't bad. Andrew Miller wasn't a bad pick. Giving myself credit here. That was before the recording started, so I have to, pat myself on the back for that.
It was 4%. It wasn't that good.
It was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Dude, you gotta put some respect on the name of Francisco Rodriguez. I think he holds. He's the record holder for club most saves in the season.
Wasn't he on Cleveland? Did he go?
Oh wait, we're talking about Cleveland.
Did he go to
No, he was never on Cleveland.
Cleveland and who?
Angels.
But he was definitely never on Cleveland. Or if he was, I do not remember it.
He was Angels, then Mets.
I don't even remember him as an Angel.
And then Brewers, you're right. It's not Cleveland.
And a Tiger. I think he was a Tiger too, but I think that's it. Just
he did. Detroit was in there somewhere.
Oof. Yeah, I can't help you there. Unless let's. Well, it could be a current player.
I don't think I could name one Angel. That's like not homegrown.
I can think of plenty of Angels, but like, yeah, they don't pick up people in free agency. That's the thing.
Yeah, like. Maybe it's best to think of Cleveland players.
That's what I was doing. Like, did Grady Sizemore ever go to Los Angeles?
I doubt it.
I feel like he had some. Did he stay in Cleveland somewhere?
He was in Philly, I remember, but other than that, I don't know. What about? I feel like I just had someone, and I completely forgot.
Okay, he went to Boston and Tampa.
Okay, don't look it up. That's cheating.
No, Grady Sizemore. We knew he was.
Okay. He was in Tampa? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was more of a fun fact. I was not.
Okay, yeah. If it was right, we wouldn't have used it.
Yeah, if it was right, we would have used it. That's what I was getting at.
Who's the Cleveland guy I was just thinking of?
You said he was a pitcher, right?
I can't even think of anyone, let alone someone like good. I'm sure I'm blanking on someone like obvious, but I just want to think of someone and then I could think of someone good later.
Yeah, because they've had plenty of Cleveland's had plenty of pitchers go through. Like Brian Shaw.
Oh, Mike Clevenger. Was that it?
Noah loves Mike Clevenger.
He's never been to LA.
He's never been to the Angels. No, to like Brian Shaw.
Maybe I'm thinking of Zach Plesac.
Plesac? No, Plesac never went.
Yes, Zach Plesac.
Well, now we can't use it.
Wait, why?
When was Zach Plesac on the Angels?
Yeah, I don't think he was around.
Past season, apparently.
How many games did he pitch?
He went to the Angels?
3 starts and he sucked.
Okay, well, how would I ever remember that?
Because he was really good with he was apparently really good with the Guardians.
Like
at least
5 years
ago.
He wasn't. He was okay.
He
was solid.
I would not use solid.
No, he wasn't actually that good.
He was never good.
But I need to think of someone and then I'm good.
Give it a shot.
Look at Zach Plesac. Look at him go.
I'm not putting in him. That'd be cheating.
Why?
You can't now, no.
Because you looked it up.
You looked it up.
God.
It would have been really cool if you knew that off the top of your head, though, Anuj.
I mean, I had a suspicion, but I wasn't sure, so I had to look it up to just verify.
Zach Plesac. The guy. Okay, well, we can come back to that, I guess. Noah, you were working on... Why are you working so late on a Friday that you don't even have time to do a little grid?
I've been working on a project...
Unless you're also on the West Coast.
Me?
No.
Yes.
No, I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, then that is weird that you're working...
I've been working on this project for about 2.5 years, and it's moving our whole company system to a different platform, pretty much. And it's went live on Monday. Past Monday. What?
Do tell.
Tell what?
The entire story, I guess.
No, it's just that's it. It's just this week we're making there's a lot of stuff going wrong, but it's the first week on a whole new platform for a Fortune 500 company.
Like, are you moving to like a cloud, or are you moving to like a different?
To like a new ERP system, new buying and stuff, yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff that's been an issue. So it's been this week. I probably worked like 60 hours this week, but last week I worked. I've worked every single day since last Monday. So including Thanksgiving, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm working tomorrow. I think Sunday's the first day I'm going to have off since then.
Oh, good. Enjoy it.
That's going to be nice, yeah. But anyway, at least it's not the 12-hour workday that Daniel has.
I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. Should I go back to that?
I don't know what's worse, a 12-hour work week or flying red eye
Well,
and then going to work right after. Probably yours.
I have no opinion.
Well, let me tell you, something else happened to me today. Well, let me ask you guys this, your opinion here. So I got a pack of chicken breasts, okay, which comes with multiple breasts in the package, and one of them was I hesitate to say definitely, but I'm gonna say definitely spoiled. But the others seemed fine, so I still used those. But I'm just letting you guys know, I could end up with food poisoning in the next
Good.
hour or so if they weren't fine. I think they were. I think it was just one bad piece. Maybe that piece was from a different chicken, and then the rest were from, maybe they kind of mixed and matched batches. Because it's weird that just one of them was clearly spoiled. But if there was some cross contamination, I think it was fine. But I'm just giving you guys a warning.
Did you die?
I'm not. What I'm saying is I'm not dead right now, but it could happen in the next hour or so. I mean, I ate a couple hours ago, so.
Well, if it happens, make sure it doesn't happen on the podcast, because then who's going to upload it?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Is someone's got to hit stop recording.
Yeah.
So. And I don't know can you guys even do that? I don't even know.
Were you nauseous or?
No, I have not had any symptoms because, again, I am confident, mildly confident, I'll say, that the pieces that I actually used are okay. But I'm just leaving the ambiguity there in case things go sideways here. So if you have any last thoughts you want to say to me before I'm gone, this would be a good time.
You're not gonna die.
All right, you two are too
Famous last words.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. I think you're gonna be fine.
Probably. Yeah, what would have happened? What would have happened by now?
If you've gotten this long without symptoms.
Yes, but I am one to freak out about things that don't matter. So let's keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about today? I try to, Noah always complains that he's on with the same people, so I feel like he hasn't been on with the news for a while. And Anuj, I owed you a podcast because we had to cancel. I don't remember.
Yeah. What was what? When was that? Was that 2 weeks ago or?
No, it was 2 months ago. When was that? Let's see. Oh yeah, because we never heard from the other person. I don't know what happened with them. Maybe they're busy.
I mean, that's a good change of pace for me too. Most of the time I've been on with Chase a lot.
Yeah. So.
And don't get me wrong, we hogged Mike.
And Noah just really. Noah did owe me a podcast, and I kind of.
I owed you one?
Yeah, you did.
Really?
What does that mean?
You kept saying no, so.
Well, I've been busy. I've been out of town.
Yeah.
I was out of the country for a while.
Where'd you go?
I went to the Dominican Republic.
Ooh, I hope the weather treated you well.
It was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was better than expected. It was supposed to rain 4 days, but that changes all the time. It only rained once, so.
Hurricane season.
Now, I don't remember how to. Never mind. Yeah, luckily there was no hurricanes at the time.
Nice.
This was 2 weeks ago, or not 2, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I went right after the homecoming game, which was a lot of fun.
Did you storm the field?
Of course.
It's 2 years, 2 field storms. I hope we can make it 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Next year. I wonder who we draw.
I hope we don't, because I want to be favored.
I mean, yeah, but still, you can.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's see. Who do we draw at home? I mean,
Nobody.
Who could we possibly? Clemson.
Yeah,
We beat them.
they're gonna suck. No, I don't know.
Oh. NC State's playing. It's like at this point. It's like at this point that I'm looking for decent away games to go to. So I see Duke and NC State are like and Wake Forest are the closest to me. But yeah, like if we beat Clemson, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a hailstorm.
What week is that?
We won't know. Want to
I
see
guess
until
that's
March.
true. That's true.
How many games you plan to go to? I mean, you live in Atlanta.
I have not missed a home game since I've been a student, since 2015.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, unfortunately, being in Virginia, I've missed every home game except for last year against Georgia.
It's a good game. Daniel, when are you going to come to a game? It's been like years.
Yeah, aren't you still in Atlanta?
Definitely not true. No, nothing anyone's ever said is true about me. Okay, I can't stand these lies.
Wait, so you're not in Atlanta?
He hasn't been in Atlanta.
I live far enough away from Anuj that it's just out of reach that we can't see each other. I'm sorry. Just too far. Just on the other side of the beltway. Okay.
Wait, you're in Virginia?
No, that's what I'm saying. Not in Virginia.
Maryland?
Way farther away. Not even close to Northern Virginia.
He said Maryland.
Yeah, I'm in Maryland, so it's not even close. Way too far. It actually is I'm probably like an hour and a half from you.
Yeah.
No. And I just went to a game. It was basically yesterday. So
it wasn't yesterday. It was a good game, though.
It's basically
was it a good game? It was a bad game.
It was a bad game.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this the one against Oklahoma?
I don't remember playing Oklahoma this year.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Wrong for a guy that makes tracks for every game, and that was pretty bad that you didn't remember if we didn't put it.
Oh yeah, speaking of making tracks for every game we play, I put this year's album in the chat.
It's like that segue. Noah has never heard of these, I don't think.
I have no idea what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, in 2022, I made a diss track for a hype track or a diss track, to call it what you will, for every opponent we face.
Are you recording it yourself, your voice?
Yeah.
Or did you just pick a song?
No, I recorded it. I wrote it. Okay. I recorded it.
The backing track is not homemade, though, right? You don't make the
no, I don't. I either use like So 2022, I used a bunch of known instrumentals. In 2023, I used a handful, but then I started using some Linkin Park demos. This year, my first track was actually I found a royalty-free beat somewhere, a couple, and I used those. And a handful of Linkin Park demos. But yeah, I don't make my own beats because I suck.
Oh my god, I got someone.
Well, who'd you get? Or who's the...
Anyway, we can go. Never mind.
Nah, you gotta tell us about this great discovery, my dude.
Bartolo Colon, right?
Ooh, that's a good one.
He was actually, I was thinking about, because I was in the DR, in the Dominican Republic. He's from the city that I was in, Puerto Plata.
That's really why you thought of Bartolo Colon.
It is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He started his career with the Indians, then he went to the Expos, and then he went to the White Sox, and then he went to,
he won the Cy Young Angels. He definitely shouldn't have, but he did. But anyway, let's keep talking.
2005, right?
Yeah, he shouldn't have won. Johan Santana should have won. But anyway. This diss track.
Anuj, have you considered using the podcast theme as the...
There's a podcast theme?
As much as I would love to, the beats have to pack a certain punch, whether it's orchestral or like
God,
trap
guys.
or rock. You feel me?
Okay. Well,
I like the theme, but it strikes me as very like smooth jazz.
Noah, what's wrong? Why are you panicking?
Bartolo Colon was 24%.
Yeah. Okay. Now, see, my Andrew Miller 4% is pretty. Pretty good, isn't it?
That's because okay. Anyway, okay.
A little 20%.
Yeah, but I couldn't think of anyone. So Jim Tomey is probably.
Maybe we'll do a hard rock intro.
What a soft rock.
Well, that's kind of what we have now. I mean, well, I guess it's
what about a smooth jazz intro?
Isn't that what you already have?
I don't know if it's jazz. I don't know if I would classify it as jazz. But Noah's never heard it because he doesn't listen to podcasts.
We'll call it funk. All right.
Maybe it's funk. I'm trying to remember which track we started with. We built the.
Oh, you're talking about the original.
No, I'm talking about the one that we have right now.
Oh. Yeah, what happened to the original? Why'd you ditch it?
I figured we'd try something different. That was just something Connor threw together, And Connor.
Wait, he makes beats?
Podcast. No, that's why I'm saying he just threw it together. And this
I'm
one,
disappointed. I thought you actually could make beats.
No, the new one we put a little more thought into. We tested it out with a couple people, and one person said it wasn't enough. It was a little too smooth. So I added in a little tambourine to hopefully fluff it up a little. Yeah, but we could always change it again. We're not married to it. Anyway. No, you can listen to those, I guess, later or now.
I listened to one podcast the other week.
I meant it as tracks, but okay,
I know.
Sure.
Okay. But did you know I listened to one of your podcasts for the first time ever?
Which one?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Daniel told me to listen to.
Oh, yeah. As the new theme.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm curious. Do you have that number?
What number?
The number that the podcast, the episode number.
No.
I had I put in the podcast into AI and I asked it to summarize it. It does a pretty good job. I was like, summarize this podcast, and you put the link. It'll be like, oh, the
which AI did you use?
I think it was Gemini, and I was like, oh, that is what we talked about.
Should have used whatever Microsoft. Oh, speaking of Microsoft, AI was all they could talk about for like a full week.
AI was all they talked about?
Practically, yeah.
Copilot? Copilot is...
Listen, if you've ever been to Apple's WWDC, that's pretty much what Ignite was.
If anyone doesn't know, Copilot is just a reskinning of ChatGPT. Okay?
Right.
It's not a hot take. It's actually what it is. It's like, how are they getting away with that?
Like I said, they basically, it was all they could talk about. Like, everything was about Copilot. Even, the cool shit they had about, we have Microsoft Fabric, which has, cool data, integration capabilities, or even, edge computing. They always had to find a way to bring Copilot and AI into it.
Yeah, but they didn't even make Copilot, is what I'm getting at.
Didn't they just, buy it from GitHub?
Well, I think they're an investor. Look, the OpenAI investor tree is so complicated. But from what I understand, they are basically a co-investor in Open.
It's an iceberg at this point.
Some part in the chain of OpenAI, whether it's above or below or I don't know. Like I said, it's a little complicated. But yeah, it's mostly just, like I said, it's ChatGPT with the different skin on it. But it's okay. Copilot does an okay job. Gemini's okay as well. But, I'm trying to find that thing. Seeing if I cannot find it. Well, we'll never find it. Anyway, Noah, how was it? What are your reviews? What's your review of the
what?
Of the episode? 2 thumbs up?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Where is this episode? What? Man.
I am so... I don't even know.
I'm just scrolling. Maybe you guys can help. So YouTube changed their thing where, like, there's podcasts integrated into YouTube. And, so when I upload the episode, I click on the normal playlist that I've been putting it in, like the video playlist. But then I also check the box.
The fact that like your uploads come twice.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. So I checked the
Not
box.
the only thing.
Oh God.
No.
Okay, come on. You would just... Yeah. You can't say that and not expect a comment.
Yeah, Anuj, you really walked into that one. So there's 2 checkboxes. There's one for the normal playlist, and then I made a podcast playlist. Because I was like, oh, yeah, we could because Google Podcast isn't a thing anymore. It's just like, it's through YouTube now. So I was like, okay, that way we can have it still on the podcast feed. But now it's just uploading the video twice, which I don't want. But I don't want to not check those boxes because I want to keep it on both playlists, right? The podcast playlist and a YouTube video playlist. So somehow I want to still cross-post it without cross-posting it. If that makes sense. So, do you guys know how to fix? Do you either of you know the ins and outs of?
I've never uploaded a video to YouTube. Actually, I've uploaded one video.
It's been too long since I uploaded a video to you. Actually, my last upload was public upload anyway. It was 2015 with that econ rap.
Okay, so we don't have nothing. So nothing.
Yes, correct.
You're no help. Okay. Well.
Apologies. That's just.
I can't help with anything.
So the playlist is still good. What's today? Friday? Okay, no, that's sure. Sometimes
every day merges together when you work nonstop for weeks.
For weeks. Well, now it's saying the podcast. So this podcast tab is empty. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm going to keep uploading it twice. I've always said, if you're listening on YouTube, we prefer you listening on the audio streams anyway. Whether it's Spotify or Apple Music or, I don't know, YouTube Music. I don't know how that works anymore. Or however else, anything that's not YouTube usually we prefer just because, the way that they count views, YouTube counts separately. So, like in terms of monetization and stuff. So, if you do want to listen on YouTube, just also download it. Or Anchor. You can just listen directly through Anchor. That would also work. If you just click download there, then it helps. Not Anchor. Sorry. Anchor was bought by Spotify. So, but by that I mean like the main page. A feed, like the non-spot. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Anyone else want to talk? Okay.
Are you accidentally reloading your page in the middle of it?
No. You know what? Should I just show you guys what I look at?
No.
Okay.
Sure.
I didn't have anything it would take a minute to upload. And you don't care. No, I'm not reloading. I'm telling you, there's 2 checkboxes. And I'm just like, well, I'll just click on both.
You might want to just try, don't check both boxes, let it upload, and then once it uploads, then move it after the fact.
Well, so here's the thing: the podcast feed is empty, so it's not even working. Let me see if
this part of the podcast is called.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God. Okay. So none of this works. All right. You know what? We can just end the podcast there. Okay.
What?
Do you have anything else you guys want to talk about? Did you finish your grid, Noah? We can come back to that.
Oh yeah. What you got left?
Yeah, I just put Trevor Bauer.
About to say him, your favorite player.
Cleveland, Los Angeles Dodgers. I just gave up since I got a good one. I got some good ones, though.
Why did you put Cologne?
No, that was I did for him and Angels. Cleveland Angels. I could have gotten something better for Cleveland Dodgers. I just wanted to finish.
You actually Indians Dodgers. Yeah, Trevor Bauer was your guy.
There's definitely a better one.
Yeah, I could have thought like.
I
kind of thought maybe people had just forgotten he existed.
Why? Because he makes content professionally now. If you ever watched King of Juco, apparently he does a lot with him.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I tend to not focus on what Trevor Bauer is doing in 2024. I mean, I got some good answers on here. I got some 0.5s, some 0.6s, but that's. I got
4%.
But I got another 4% and another 4% and a 3%. I got Steve Finley right next to Chuck Finley, which has been my lifelong dream. You know, I got a bunch of shitty people on here.
Oh boy.
Bartolo Colon, didn't he? No, that wasn't, that was just PEDs. That wasn't. Didn't he have some issue going on?
He was sued by seeking child support.
Okay, well, that's not. Okay,
it was about child support payments.
That's not violent. Okay, but then you got Bauer, and then you got Kurt Schilling, who's also not violent, but he's just kind of a terrible human being.
Didn't Andrew Miller do something? Maybe not.
What?
Maybe not. Maybe
why did you say that?
Oh, you love him? Big Andrew Miller fan?
No.
Oh, he's from Gainesville, Florida.
Oh, that's what's wrong with him.
Yeah. And do you have any favorite problematic baseball players?
Oof.
Chipper Jones.
Nah, I don't know about him.
He's my favorite problematic baseball player.
Problematic? I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Oh, you can't think of anyone?
I don't call him problematic.
You want to call Chipper Jones problematic?
No.
Have you seen his tweets?
No.
You know he cheated on his first wife with a Hooters waitress?
Oh. Alright. Fair enough.
And had a son with that Hooters waitress. But anyway.
No, you want to talk about problematic? Look at Felipe Vasquez's story.
Okay, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too far.
Yeah.
Didn't even mention. There are plenty of problematic players we could mention. I mean,
yeah, that are like, just that level's too much. Oh yeah, my favorite is Wander Franco.
Your favorite. Yeah, your favorite. Oof. That's just so weird. I think he thinks he's coming back, which is like.
And Domingo Germán.
He is back.
He's back?
Germán pitches, doesn't he?
I couldn't tell you.
Did he not go to jail?
Domingo, I thought no.
No, he's
Wasn't
just
this
kind of
thing a DUI?
Well,
Domingo
he got
Herman was in like rehab or something. But
he got suspended for domestic violence.
Yeah, but he pitched
okay,
this
I
year,
have
so
okay. I actually do have a.
Oh yeah, he came back after that.
I actually
Yeah.
do have a. You want
Pitched
to
a
talk
perfect
about a
game.
problematic player while we're talking about that? Ozuna from the Braves. There you go.
Yeah, he's not nearly as bad as the other people.
The man was in a toxic relationship. I think is.
That woman was chasing him around the house with a knife. That's like, what the fuck? Or, I don't know if it was a knife, but it was like, I don't know. He needs to leave his wife. She's crazy.
It's like, you gotta be in some kind of a toxic relationship if you get injured by that wife and then you go and beat her. Like,
He never beat her. He just shoved her to the ground. But she had a knife.
Point.
So.
I mean, you get the point.
Yeah, but he didn't beat her. That's kind of. No.
I mean, I meant the toxic relationship part.
Yeah. You know, he shoved her to the ground with a cast that my cousin put on him.
Wait,
so,
your cousin's an orthopedist?
Oh, what?
Orthopedist? I think that's...
you know... let's see what... I don't know exactly. He does hands and arms, and so maybe...
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, my dad told him he was an accomplice. Aiding and abetting. Danny, who's your favorite problematic baseball player?
See, I am going to take the stance that I don't like problematic baseball players.
Boo.
Okay, fine. Who's the problematic baseball player you find the least problematic?
Yeah, the least problematic would probably be someone like a Jeffrey Springs.
What did he do?
He's just is regular homophobic, you know.
Really?
Well, he didn't want to wear like a pride pin or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. It's just like a regular event.
No, it's kind of. I feel like there's a lot of people less problematic than that. Just like.
That's what I'm saying. You said you said the least problematic.
Yeah, but I feel like there's less problematic people. Like people who, I don't know. Jose Urania. There you go.
Jose Urania, what a chicken
Just
shit.
kind of a, you know.
I will always remember him as the guy that tried to kill Ronald Acuna.
You know, I heckled him at the game last year. It was really funny. Or maybe it was 2 years ago, I think. It was when he was on the Rangers, I don't know.
Isn't that a pitcher that's only slightly problematic? Who was it? Who pitched this year?
For what team?
Oh, I don't remember what team. He was not a great pitcher.
Who did he used to pitch for? Do you remember that?
He's a starting pitcher.
Uh-huh.
Roberto
Osuna.
No, he's a closer.
I know, I'm just naming problematic pitchers. No.
John Rock. Wait, no, he's John Rocker.
He's way more problematic than.
Like that man.
A little.
Because like that man, you could argue he had a screws.
What about No, I don't.
Hold on, I'm gonna find him. Right. Let's see. No, not him. Shoot, I'm not gonna be able to find him.
Jimmy Cordero.
No, it's not.
Well, we don't even know what team he played for.
I don't. Well, he's a current pitcher, so he pitches for one of 30 teams.
Suspended or something?
No, he's not suspended.
No help whatsoever.
Julio Arias.
What?
No. He doesn't pitch.
That wasn't minor?
Huh?
I'm just naming people who've gotten in trouble for domestic violence.
Well, he hasn't pitched this year.
He doesn't?
No.
I don't know. He could have been on the Angels. I wouldn't have known. Or the White Sox.
He's done.
I mean, they keep giving Aroldis Chapman chances, so it doesn't matter. It matters how good you are.
I mean, he throws, 105? Although nowadays, everybody's coming out here throwing, upper 90s, hundreds. What the hell?
Who's the guy in the Cubs that got in a lot of trouble?
Carlos Zambrano?
No, he never did anything, did he? I hope not.
Nah, he just had a hot head on the mound.
Yeah. Here you go. He's my favorite. He's the least problematic person. That's a good one. Carlos Zambrano. He's my favorite, least problematic person.
He never won a Cy Young? What the hell?
No, he wasn't that good. I mean, when I say he wasn't that good, I mean he wasn't Cy Young level.
But he did win 3 Silver Sluggers.
He was a good hitter for a pitcher, but I mean...
Yeah. So was Greg Maddux, apparently. Yeah. I think. And Max Fried, for that matter.
Chicks dig the long ball. Now, my question is... Who was the guy in the Cubs that got in a lot of trouble? I think it was a shortstop. It was a World Series guy, I think.
Addison Russell?
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite. No, I'm kidding. That's all the people I can think of who've gotten in trouble.
Escobar was... he was a great player, but I think he was kind of a bit of a head case. Former shortstop for the Atlanta Braves.
Sorry, I'm still looking for this guy. It's never going to happen.
Who was the guy who was banned from baseball for failing, too many drug tests on the Mets?
Are you sure it was on the Mets?
Yeah, he was... He, failed, 4 or 5, I don't know, 3, 4, something like that. And they're just stop it. And he just kept doing it, and so they banned him. He's the only guy ever... I think the only person ever to be banned for... I could be wrong, but,
You mean other than Pete Rose?
No, banned for steroids.
Henry Mejia. I have to look that up.
Yes. Was it Henry? I thought it was... I guess I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I'm pronouncing...
But, yeah.
That's how I'm pronouncing it. Henry Mejia.
Oh, he was reinstated in 2018. I didn't know that. Well, never mind.
Oh.
What? He applied for reinstatement and then did... And then
he...
just never pitched again?
He's in Mexico, it looks like.
I guess he signed with the Red Sox for
minor league. He did. Now he's, I think, in the Mexican leagues.
Okay. Well, I need to go eat.
Yes, me too.
I haven't had dinner.
Well, I'm very full as we discussed.
Who's your problematic pitcher? What did he do?
When I see Trevor Williams.
You found it?
Yeah. What did Trevor Williams do? I think it was similar to Springs.
Is that the guy in the Pirates?
Yeah. Well, he's been on a number of organizations.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Great immaculate grid guy. He's been on a few teams. What did Trevor Williams do? He did something.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, he was injured, I think.
No, but within the last 24 months, he did something that was only slightly problematic.
But did he get arrested for it?
No. It was more like on the Jeffrey Springs level.
Oh, Like Sean Newcomb when like
He's
his
very-
like old tweets got exposed right after he threw he was 1 out away from a no hitter.
Trevor Williams thinks that having drag queens participate in Pride Night discriminates against Catholics.
Yeah.
What the hell? What does that even mean?
I couldn't tell you.
I didn't say it was like super funny. I was just thinking of someone who's had some drama, and Trevor Williams.
Boo hoo.
Anyway. Huh?
Boo hoo. That's what I said.
Yeah. Well, you asked me. You asked me to find someone who was very slightly problematic, and I found J.B. Jeffrey Springs. I gave you Trevor Williams.
The Mets signed Clay Holmes.
Anyway, you two have to eat, and then probably Anuj is going to get on a flight to Europe, and then Noah's going to go back to work. So, yeah. Thank you guys for coming on.